In fact, don't do not cry. What else? And so I'm running back. Sunshine in this empire. We go a show.
And this is one of the most powerful songs, especially when you wake up in the morning and you're telling, I'm not too sure how your day now going. It's like you didn't plan it the night before. It's like God shocked you by waking you up. It's like, God, this one day I just say move. And this song, I'm sure you've heard a lot of testimonies around this song.
I have. It's amazing.
Wow. Tell us one that really moved you to tears.
Oh, a lot of them. Oh, I can open my WhatsApp. There was one who was scheduled to have a cesarean. Ooh. And she didn't want to do it. Came home, prayed, and said, I'll come tomorrow as a planned cesarean. She went into labor and had a baby.
You're kidding. Without CS?
Without cesarean, yeah.
Whoa. And that can only be miraculous.
That can only be God.
Yeah.
I remember, funny enough, I went to an event, and a girl left me a message after the event that she's a bedwetter. She's very old. Yeah, I know.
No, in Chino, Jusokrubo.
Thank you. And she said when she came for that event, usually after 4 o'clock or 3 o'clock, she won't drink water again because
it's a condition she's lived with.
She's old, and so she came for this event. Got home, was so thirsty, contemplated on drinking or not drinking. Well, self-control didn't come in, so she drank. And that was the last time she did bedwet. Like that was the night before was the last time she did bedwet. She hasn't done bedwetting again. A lot of people that wanted jobs that God has given them. I was chatting with one today. She needed a job so bad, and I think she was chatting with me on Instagram, and said she needed to come for an event, but she didn't have money, and she's hoping that she can get a job before experience. And I said to her, before experience next year, you have a job. She has a job now. She's been transferred to Koforidua.
Wow. I mean, I'm asking this because, I mean, people, lately, there are lots of questions around the Christian musician today or the minister of the gospel today and where the inspiration is from. Whether they're doing this for cash, the name, the fame, or they're doing this to please God's heart. That's why I'm asking all this.
Yeah.
And then I would have to follow that question with your inspiration.
Yeah, for the inspiration for this particular song, this particular song was just what you just said. Father, we cannot read in the Bible that you heal, that you make that miracles happen after you speak, and then we don't feel it, we don't see it. And so it was like, Father, give us a recent time Bible experiences.
So like a miracle today.
A miracle today.
Like you were doing in times before.
Yeah, somebody, so I got a message. Somebody was like, I don't believe in God. And I was listening to your song in my room. I fell down. By the time I woke up, I was speaking in tongues. Ooh. This is the kind of experience.
That personal encounter.
Exactly. I was like, God, let people experience you in the comfort of their homes. Not because I've laid hands. And so I find it very difficult to say somebody should kneel down for me to lay hands. I'm like, Father, let them have an experience, an encounter with you without being pushed, without being shocked, but because they can really feel it. Because sometimes you are in a meeting and somebody's saying, the Spirit of God is here, and you can't feel it. And you're asking yourself, am I the only person in the room? And so I was like, God, let them feel it, not because I am saying you're there, but because you're truly there.
Dinah Hamilton right here on the 3FM Drive. And guess what? She's got a new one out there already. Song was released on the 17th of October. Yeah, right? 17th of October, because the video came the next day. And it's Wasem. Wasem is such a prayerful song as well. We'll get into that one. But you want to tell us why Wasem?
So on the back of Incendiary, I was like, yeah, we cannot just be following the miracles, but then we need to have that relationship. We need to have that word. And I'll tell you what, after that, when I needed to do another song, I said my manager, Maya Blanc.
This is all you get.
Yeah, I'm like, Maya Blanc, find someone to write me a song, Maya Blanc. and he wouldn't listen to me. He wouldn't say anything, but he just didn't listen to me. And so one day I was just praying, because I would always ask God, Father, what would you have me say? And he said his word. He is the word. He is the way. He is the truth. He is the life. And so then the message, whose report will you believe? You know, people have opinions. The doctor can tell you you cannot have children. But what does the word of God say? The word of God says that there shall be no barren in his house. You know, somebody can plan and say that, you know, they are planning against you. But then the word of God says that no weapon formed against you shall prosper. And so for every issue in life, there's a counter to that in the word of God. Father, let that word come alive in us. Yes.
Just one word is all I need. Just one word is all I need. Your word is a yes and amen. Your words are true, you never lie. Whatever you say shall come to pass. What's every other voice? So yeah, it's an opinion, they can have it. Now what do you hate? Every other voice, so yeah, it's an opinion, they can have it. Dead will rise when you speak life. Every other voice, so yeah, it's an opinion, they can have it. Now what do you like? Demons tremble at your voice. Mountains move when you roar. The dead will rise when you speak life. Every other voice, so yeah, it's an opinion, they can have it.
This is a prayerful song for so many reasons, man, and it's something that Christians today easily forget, which shouldn't be the case, right? It's like going back to reset to factory setting.
Yeah.
Go back to that same place that you, I mean, that same word you believe in, that your true calling, your true mission as a Christian, the same word. Fall back on it in times of difficulty. Not only when things are good, like, hey God, this one I thank you. When they are bad, to go back in there. Your manual. Yeah, that's a powerful song, and it was produced by Kewa. Yeah, I think I saw the song first on his status. It's like, guys, watch out for this new one from Dinah. And well, this one is like, you're just hopping by. You didn't come to see me. You didn't come to see me.
Oh, I didn't know you were here
now. You didn't come to see me. You're just going, you're going. You're going. Pretend like, oh, it's not the two of us that have a dre. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Dinah, why would you not do this to me?
We'll make a date.
Hey, yo, how long are you in town, though? Yeah, I'll continue to remind you. I'll continue to remind you.
People are listening.
Okay. So you're in town.
I'm in town.
That's all.
Now
so guys, please go check it out. Currently, he's doing number 25 in the trends.
We went to number 2.
Number 2 when he came. So
Did
please.
We go to 1?
Yeah. When it was released, yes.
We went to 1.
Yeah. So please, let's take it back to 1 right now. Watch out the video. The location for the video, though.
Amazing, right?
Where?
It's an opinion. They can have it. It is Ghana here. It's your opinion, isn't it?
Year of return. Give us tourism tips. Where was this shot?
This was in Ghana, Shire Hills.
You're kidding.
See?
Oh.
Yeah, what do you?
And yes, we have for money, Japan. That's right. Okay.
Yeah,
We've got to let you go. We've got to let
Yes.
you go. So your final words to your fans.
Thank you so much for having me, for supporting. Keep supporting this. Keep watching this. Do the WhatsApp challenge if you can.
What was it? What was the WhatsApp challenge?
You sing to it. Tag
Okay.
it. Put it on your Instagram or Facebook. Tag me
and
in.
tag you.
The hashtag is WhatsApp challenge or WhatsApp justice word. And bring that in. We'll share that.
Alright.
See how well it does. Who knows? I might bring you on stage that experience and you sing it with me.
Wow.
Yay!
Experience. Do we have a date now?
Yes, 16th February at Kari Temple, ICGC in Sakamono.
Okay.
And then 23rd February in Kumasi.
Oh, then we should meet in January.
Yes,
Let's talk about
February.
it.
Yeah, we should meet
but
in.
I want
Yeah,
us
yeah,
to
yeah,
meet
yeah.
and talk about it again.
Okay, all right.
Because I don't want
So
to
are
go
we
to
booking
chew.
this?
Yeah,
Guys,
it's
you're
done.
all
Like
listening.
it's done. Like it's done. Come
Giovanni, don't let me come here and you're like, so can we do next week? Oh, yeah, let's see.
on. It's done. Manager, it's done. Confirm.
Confirm. Make it confirm, ma'am.
That's all. Thank you so much, Dana. I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
And,
Subscribe to my YouTube channel as well.
That's right. Yeah. So please go on there and when you type in Dinah Hamilton, M-I-N-S.
See one
Yeah,
dark
so-
skin like Giovanni with the yellow hair scarf in red. It is me. That is my name over there.
Dinah, thank you so much. God bless
Thank
you.
you so much. Just this word, no long thing, oh Lord, I need your help, and no one else. Just this word, no long thing, oh Lord, I need your help, and no one else.
Demons tremble at your voice. Mountains move when you roar. The dead will